lawyer. Police say there is
All right, man. I'm kind of sick and tired. I'm kind of sick and tired of this case. Like seriously, I'm really almost sick and tired of this case. I mean, come on, man. Come on, people. Y'all not slow. Y'all must be in denial. Y'all got to be in denial or something because I don't think y'all slow. I mean, come on, man. Like, deadly fan mystery. What's the mystery? What's the fucking mystery, bro? Y'all don't watch the news or something? How people don't know that this is strongly, possibly, fentanyl overdose, or they passed out from fentanyl and froze to death. The guy on the inside, he passed out too. He could have been passed out for those 2 days. That's why he didn't see his friends laying in the backyard. It's possible that he passed out too. I'm sure they just didn't take the shit by themselves. You feel me? So all four of them had to take it. I guess the fifth guy didn't take shit. Now, the fifth guy could have been the guy who supplied him with the shit. That's why he was able to leave. You understand what I'm saying? It's odd that the fifth guy was able to drive off. But these guys, 3 died. 1 possibly was in an induced coma state from the fentanyl. We don't know, but come on, man. This shit is simple. Let's not make this shit a big conspiracy theory. Let's not make it a big mystery. Come on, man. This shit is simple. It's simple. Just pay attention, listening to the clues. Come on, bro. A guy found dead in the lawn chair. Found dead in the lawn chair. I mean, you was chilling. You took some, smoked some that you didn't know had fentanyl in it, and that shit hit you. You passed out. The other 2 passed out with you. They froze to death. Hypothermia. Come on, man. That's what it seemed like to me. I could be wrong.
It's been 3 weeks since 3 Kansas City Chiefs football fans were found frozen to death in their friend's backyard, and still there are no answers about how they died. The men were missing for 2 days before anyone found them. They had spent the evening watching the football game and then were discovered days later dead in the backyard of a friend who was home the entire time. None of this makes any sense.
I'm going to pause this. So listen. If this guy, Jordan, if Jordan actually saw them land in the backyard, why wouldn't he call the police? Why wouldn't he call the police, bro? That's what makes me think that Jordan, my ass, was inside their house, passed out in a coma state for 2 days. That's why he didn't call the police. That's why he didn't know his friends was dead in the backyard. That's why he didn't know their car was still on the street.
Families of the 3 victims are distraught and livid that they still don't know what happened. The friend who hosted the party has denied any wrongdoing and has hired a lawyer. Police say there is no evidence of foul play, but frustrated family members of the victims aren't buying it. Correspondent Alex Capriello was live in Kansas City with more. And Alex, you talked with an eyewitness on the night who was around the area.
Now, why didn't they do this? Now, they could have cleared up a lot of this confusion, all this mystery by asking Jordan, hey, Jordan, do you mind taking a drug test for us? Do you mind taking a drug test for us? You feel me? Now, I'm sure that drug test would come back faster than what we're waiting for the toxicology exam. So why didn't the police say, Jordan, do you mind taking a drug test for us? Because, I mean, this is kind of suspicious. It looks like it's a possible drug overdose here.
The night the bodies were found, what did he tell you?
Yeah, potentially the one and only eyewitness on the exact night that those 3 bodies were found. He lives right across the street. His name is Ashton Brady, and he shared what he remembered from that night. Just by pure happenstance, Elizabeth, he actually was looking out of his window at the exact moment that Clayton's fiance came out from behind this fence right here behind me, called 911 and alerted the authorities. This is video that you're seeing right now that Ashton took that night. If you look closely, you could see the person who was actually renting out this home, the person behind.
That truck must have been one of the victims' vehicle.
You could see him right there, handcuffed and detained, being asked questions from the police officers who were responding.
That truck right there.
Ashton filling me
all the snow still. That looks like 2 days worth of snow.
For quite a while before releasing him, bringing him into a patrol car, and then taking off, presumably to get more questions asked of him from the police headquarters. I had a chance to speak to Ashton more about what he saw that night. Here's what he had to say.
The police searched the house, went through the backyards and everything, and I had no idea what had happened. And the next morning, I saw the news that they had found 3 dead bodies, and I just was kind of in disbelief. I was like, wow, I watched that happen.
Right, and actually, we're looking at that video that you shot right there on the top left corner of your screen. So
I want to
basically,
skip
you're
past
saying
this
that's the
because
video where
this
you're
is
actually looking out and you
kind
can
of
see Jordan
redundant.
Willis
You
being
know what I'm saying?
detained.
That's
So
probably within the first 5 to 10
yeah,
minutes.
we're
I
gonna
like,
skip
I was like,
past
oh my
this.
goodness, something serious is going on.
And again, Jordan Willis right now denying any sort of wrongdoing. We've
Well, I
been
thought
trying
I
to get in
was.
touch with both him and his lawyer. They're not speaking until more information comes out. But I'm told by other neighbors that he does not live here anymore. About a week after those bodies were found, a U-Haul truck was seen in that driveway, and he moved out promptly.
And Alex, what's taking so long with the toxicology tests on these 3 victims? Obviously, that's key. Looking for any drugs that they might have taken or consumed, and any fentanyl that might have killed them.
Finally,
that sort of thing. Why
the word is said. She's the first person in news media to say the word fentanyl. Thank you, whatever your name is, lady. Jesus.
Yeah, that is the big question that everyone has.
Rest in peace to David Harrington. Rest in peace to Ricky Johnson. And rest in peace to Clayton McGinney. They were all in their 30s, man. They're young men. I'm fucking 48.
Really is the fact that it takes a long time for toxicology reports to come through. 8 weeks, I'm told. We've already hit the 3-week mark, which seems to say that we have about 5 weeks left. I spoke to the Kansas City Police Department about their process, their standard operating procedures when it comes to toxicology reports. They send it all the way to a completely separate third party.
Okay, that's all good. So just do a simple drug test. You feel me? Do a drug test on the living guy. I know you got to do a toxicology on the 3 dead, but do a drug test, a blood drop on the living guy. Jordan, I guarantee you Jordan has fentanyl in his system. I guarantee. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am.
The ones who are in complete control of that toxicology report. And so once it finishes with that third party, then it comes back to Kansas City PD, and then it is shared with the families. One final note, I asked the Kansas City Police Department if they're planning on sharing any sort of preliminary findings with the family, because obviously they just want to know. They don't necessarily need to know the exact medical exam.
The police department's not saying anything because they know that it's a drug overdose, but they can't say anything because they can be sued if they're wrong. They could be held liable civilly for saying the wrong thing. That's why they're not saying anything yet. But I guarantee you, they know, they have a serious inkling, a very strong hunch that this is fentanyl related.
Maybe they can just have a glimpse of what exactly they're looking at. But the Kansas City Police Department tells me that they're not even sharing preliminary reports with the families until they get that full medical examiner's report.
Oh, all right. Alex Capriella reporting live from the scene in Kansas City. Thanks so much.
Hey, man, y'all like, share, man. Hit the notification bell. Trying to build this channel, man. I'm fresh into it, probably about 3 weeks, close to a month. But hey, I ain't gonna quit. I ain't gonna stop. Y'all like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, drop a comment, man. Let me know what y'all think about what we talking about. Let me know what y'all think about the 3 dead Kansas City Chiefs fans. And I hear people saying, well, I'm not going to refer to them as Kansas City Chiefs fans because they have names. Okay, but they still Kansas City Chiefs fans. I mean, stop fucking nitpicking and think about what's really going on. Y'all worried about them being classified as Chiefs fans instead of fucking thinking about drug overdoses and fentanyl. You feel me? Like, stop fucking making everything a fucking mystery, man, a conspiracy. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, man. SMG Bird Talk Media. And I'm out. You dig?